All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Detroit Lions Weekly for February 22nd, 2024. Man, we are coming up on the year anniversary of this show. So shout out to everybody that is in the chat. Let me pop this chat out real quick. Man, oh man, can you believe it's been over 3.5 weeks, almost 4 weeks since the Lions have played football. Make sure everybody can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me, please. I would appreciate that. Let me pull that up and go here. Got you there. All right. All right, you can hear me? We are good to go. Okay. Well, man, it's a lot to talk about today. We got some Chris Jones. Who? Chris Jones. Rumors flying around. The rumor mill is getting ridiculous. DeAndre Hopkins calls cap on leaving the Titans. I mean, what is happening? Let me just start off the show by saying this. Speculation is part of what we do here, right? Okay, what is happening? I swear, man, HBO Max, they be trying to take out, what is going on? Okay. Oh, they telling me that my credit card on file is about to expire, and they're correct. I need to put a new one in there. Okay, so the speculation is part of what we do, right? That's what we do. And I mean, without speculation, there will be nothing there until the stuff actually happens. So yesterday, Chris Jones follows the Detroit Lions on IG. Okay, right? I'm like, do I really need to talk about this? Then DeAndre Hopkins. So NFL Rumors, which is a site that we, go to a lot of times, they said that DeAndre Hopkins could be moving on from the from the Tennessee Titans. So then DeAndre Hopkins cost cap. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Lone Spoon? Long time, my friend. Rick Grit. Nasty Man Nate 88. Ryan is what's up, my man. Fresh and Fly. Kurt as well. Who else we got? We got Bruce Morton, Aaron Ransom, Aaron Smith. What's up, big dog? DerrickPFields is the gift. What is up, bro? We still on that, bro. We still doing that. Put my whole government boy out there. What's up, Mark, Marcus, Brandon, Darren is in the building as well. Lions Fan Syndicate. What's up? One says, how much money do we have for the off season? All right, we are currently sitting at $50 million after cutting Tracy Walker. What's up, Grid? Heard the phones went down. Yes. So my wife has AT&T. She had it before we got married. I have Sprint, now known as T-Mobile. She asked me, was my phone working this early morning? And it was, but hers had an SOS because AT&T had a little situation earlier this morning. Nature Boy says, go Niners. What's up? Britsburg Orn is in the building. What's going on? Brother Man Boots. What's up, big dog? Long time, man. So first and foremost, let me say this. The Syndicate brand has expanded yet again. We have a Charger Syndicate that is it's officially launched, but it hasn't got its first video yet. So we have now 6 syndicates. There are 3 that are inactive for a total of 9. So Chat Sports, Locked On, we coming, man. And also Sports Talk such and such. We're coming for you too. Clickbaiting fools. All right, Fresh and Fly in the building says, Derrick, if we get Kendall Fuller as another cheap number 2 DB, Emmanuel Mosley, but bring in Van Vegen, who is that? Is that a draft pick? And maybe another average DE. How would you feel? I don't know. I got to do some research on, Van Ginkel. That looked like Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel. Okay, so let me read that Derrick, if we bring in Kendall Fuller, okay, DB number 2, Emmanuel Mosley as some depth, and bring in Van Ginkel and maybe another average DE, how would you feel? Okay, Fresh and Fly. Who is that average DE? That I need those specifics. Britsburg Owen is in the building. What's up, man? Welcome back, my friend. Apollo says, would anyone really complain if we went and got Surtain and Daniil Hunter? No. Okay, so AT&T just dropped an update on Google. Who owns Charger Syndicate? That would be myself, B. Yo, what's up? The Dino Master, what's good? We need game breakers on this defense. And we do. So here we go. Brad Holmes, this is his time to cook, right? This is his time to shine. This is his time to get this team better. And I am counting on him to do so. I really am. But you know what? You'll be surprised. I get tired of talking about rumors. Like, I really do. And it seems like social media has taken it to a whole nother level. I mean, I'm in the business of talking about rumors. That's literally what I do. I'll be full-time on YouTube by the end of this year. So it's what I do. But they're kind of getting out of control. Like, it's so I would love if I get to the point where I have an actual source, like a person that calls me directly. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I'll put it like this. I won't say the person's name, but there was a person who used to play for the Detroit Lions. I'll put it like this. He played for the Detroit Lions last year. One of his family members saw a video of mine, and they found me on Twitter, and they direct messaged me and told me why this player was no longer on the team. I don't want to say who it was just in case somebody is watching, but I would love to have a source, like an actual source, somebody deep inside the Lions organization or even the NFL, man, to give me, because these rumors, man, they kind of getting annoying. They're getting real annoying. Okay, so Chris Jones followed the Lions. Okay, if I would probably follow the whole NFL if I was in the NFL. I don't know, man. I don't know how big of a deal that really is. Ryan says, I do not want an average pass rush. I want a dominant force. Go get a dog. Okay, all right. So where are we at? What do y'all want to see? And you know what the crazy part is? I've made videos about L'Jarius Sneed flop. I make videos about, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's hard. What do you want? What do you guys want? What do you want the Lions to do? Tracy Walker, gone. $5.5 million that we saved. We're up to $50 million now. I'm actually waiting on some more stuff to happen, man. The Lions got some guys. And I saw today that this is hard for me to believe that John Kaminsky could be cut. I know we talked about it, but I'm like, why would we do that? We would save $4.6 million, I believe it is. But if I tell you like this, if Brad Holmes gets rid of John Kaminsky, I don't want to hear nothing about grit. I don't want to hear nothing about grit warriors anymore. And you have to have grit, because this is a guy that you just gave a contract extension to. You signed him to a 2-year deal because he was all of those things. So you cut him. And I mean, so now if you cut John Kaminsky, I don't want to hear nothing about we need grit warriors on the team. If you cut John Kaminsky, you're telling me that the core, one of the members of, like, the founding members of who this team is now, is you're willing to cut that person, then you should be willing to go out and get Danielle Hunter or a Josh Allen. I no longer want Brian Burns. And I was actually very surprised that you guys in the comment section still want Brian Burns. I want nothing to do with Brian Burns. $27 million for 8 sacks. You can keep that. I'm straight on that. So I'm over Brian Burns. You can give me anybody else. Okay, Braylon says, go get Danielle Hunter or Zadarius Smith. I'll probably talk about Zadarius later today. Brother Man Booga says Marvin Jones. So somebody said Marvin Jones is doing okay. I really would like to know, you know, like how he's doing and stuff like that. I wish he would touch base. Just give me someone to help Big Hutch. Okay, but once, what if I bring you an Andrew Van Ginkel? Is that really going to help Hutch? You know what I'm saying? So I think we got to be selective who we bring in here. I want to see Derrick break dancing after the Lions win the Super Bowl this season. You might see me dance and break something, but you ain't gonna see me break dance. Braylon with the dono says, how would you feel if we got Zadarius Smith? So you know what? Let me do this, Braylon. Let me do this, bro. Let me pull up. Let's make it happen. Since we live, we might as well do a live. Let's talk about it. Somebody asked me about Khalil Mack, and I know we talked about him last week. So the short answer is, if Khalil Mack is cut, Brad Holmes better be the first person on the phone. That's just because you're talking about an absolute steal. I wouldn't mind if we got. I mean, listen, I know I'm in fantasy territory here, but Khalil Mack, Van Ginkel, Epinesa, Bryce Huff, that'll be an overhaul defensive line, which is what we need. We need our defensive line overhauled. That is for sure. All right, Zadarius Smith. Let's look at his stats. Let's look at his contract, and let's go from there. Man, so here's the deal. The franchise tag is officially active. It's been active for, meaning the period, has been active for 48 hours. And to my surprise, not a single player that I know of has been franchise tagged. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on there. What is happening with the franchise tag? Why is it taking so long? Shout out to Matt Azaria, also, who is now the Kansas City Chiefs punter. I'm not sure what happened to their previous punter, but I think he signed a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. No, he was dealing with some stuff, falsely accused of some things, and the NFL acted so quickly that they cut him. The Bills cut him before, anything of substantial evidence came out. So kudos to him. I'm kind of hoping he could sue the Bills or something like that. People need to get the facts before they start reacting, but that's where we live, is a cancel culture where, if I say something, people going to run with it and think it's, it's fact, which everybody should do their own research to make sure that what somebody is saying is fact. But that is what we live. The MCU is what they're calling it now. All right, Zadarius Smith, let's pull up that, and let's pull up his contract as well, and we'll talk about it live. Also, I got a big announcement. Okay? And if you're in the building, you're going to get a special announcement. All right, and I want you guys' feedback as well. All right. Let me do this real quick. Contract. And then we'll talk about it live. Okay. What am I missing now? I don't want to annoy you. I would be surprised if Brad drafts. I wouldn't be surprised if we draft an O lineman with the 29th pick. How would you feel if we got Khalil Mack? I would be over the moon. I think Brad is going to spend the money around and bring in a bunch of productive number twos on both sides of the ball. Okay. If you're going to say number twos fresh and fly, give me some names. Give me some names. A lot of people calling him washed. I don't think that's the case. I know 2018 is his best season, which is crazy. I remember in 2018, he would get Stafford. Hey, look, he was part of the Minnesota Viking team. Was he? No, he was on Green Bay. He was part of Green Bay. Right. That was the Neil Hunter that was part of the team that sacks Stafford a record 10 times. And I think it still stands. All right. So while I'm waiting on this page to load, I'm going to tell you guys something. All right. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I wanted to make sure I got it right. Okay. And I am going to launch memberships this week, probably today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow, because they have to be approved before you can actually go live. So they'll probably launch on Monday. And here is the pricing. All right. So you get different tiers. There's 3 different tiers. And the top tier, the bottom tier is $2.99. The mid tier is $6.99. And the top tier is $14.99. For $14.99, the plan is to open up the watch party link so that you guys can watch the game if you can't watch it local. Now, when you make memberships, you don't want to put stuff that you've already been doing behind a paywall, right? So, but you guys always knew that was a plan. So the thing is that I'm trying to figure out now is can I get somebody to activate these games or set this up if I go to the games, because it's only 17 games and I want to provide that service. I found a way to do it. All right. So that's how that's going to be. So it's going to be $2.99, $6.99, and $14.99 as well. $14.99 will get you the watch party link. So you can, I don't know if you guys tried to watch the game back. We did it in December, and it was a huge success. We had people that couldn't get in. And also your name, since this was voted, your name will be mentioned in every video. I'm surprised people didn't pick behind the scenes, but I think that the name won the vote. Says a lot of people calling him watch. I read that. Fun fact, Kendall Fuller is the younger brother of Corey Fuller, former, you know what, Fresh? I think I knew that, bro. I don't know if they're related to Kyle Fuller, though, the old Chicago Bear. All right, so let's get this. Let's talk about Zadarius Smith. Let's do this. Where we at here? Stats. You know what? I'm ready for something to happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready for something to happen with the Detroit Lions. I'm like, man, we cut Tracy Walker, and you're thinking, hey, is something about to pop off? But that didn't happen. All right, so remember, we're going to talk about Zadarius Smith. I will bring you in if you keep it on topic. All 3 are brothers. I think Kyle is their brother as well. Okay, cool. Kyle is also their brother. Khalil Mack doesn't fit. I'm not sure if Chris Jones does either. Okay, Donovan, how does Khalil Mack not fit? I got to sneeze, but just tell me that. What is this not fit stuff? I don't understand. All right, let's do it. I got to sneeze. Hold on. You be like, why you get up to sneeze, man? Because you don't want to be like, hurry, and just snot flying everywhere. That's just nasty. Not a good look. I got to get my mustache trimmed up as well. It's growing into my nose, man. All right, let's get it popping. Let me see. Did the color come back in the screen? It did. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Here we go. All right, so we know the Detroit Lions need a pass rush, and this is part of Detroit Lions Weekly, held on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to come in live, we have a good time. But we're talking about Za'Darius Smith. Somebody brought it to my attention. Za'Darius Smith, I believe, is a free agent this year. Now, could he be a person to come to the Detroit Lions? He has been a thorn in the Detroit Lions side for many, many years. Green Bay, Minnesota, spent last year with the Cleveland Browns. Now, let me just go back, because Za'Darius Smith, if you remember, when he was with Green Bay was a little issue there. I want to say it was Green Bay, might have been Minnesota, where he didn't want to come back. He didn't want to come back and basically forced the team's hand to have him released. And then I believe he was released or traded. I think he was then traded from one team to another. I get him confused. But Za'Darius Smith, I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not sure if Brad is looking in this guy's direction, because there are guys like Leonard Floyd and Za'Darius Smith and others that the Lions had an opportunity to get these guys. I don't know if they tried, but to no avail. They're not on our team. So Za'Darius Smith, would he be a good fit for the Detroit Lions? He is not somebody that I would personally go after. He would be probably the second, third tier kind of guy. I think I would take a Khalil Mack over Za'Darius Smith. But let's take a look at his stats real quick as I pull the chat back up. Za'Darius Smith will be, 32 when the season kicks off. Was drafted in the 4th round of 2015 to the Baltimore Ravens. I forgot all about that. If we look at his stats over his career, he had a Green Bay, man. He used to terrorize us. So it was Baltimore, Green Bay, then Minnesota. So Minnesota is a team that he wanted to be traded from. So coming off of a 10 sack 2022 and a 5.5 sack 2021, the dude has a total of 60 sacks in his career. So he's not by any means a scrub. I'm not saying that he's a scrub. I just don't know if he would fit on the Detroit Lions. But if we look at his spot track, he signed a 1-year, $11 million deal. So this is right at the cusp of what I think Brad Holmes would pay for a 1-year deal type of guy. Contract with the Cleveland Browns, including a $9.3 million signing bonus, $10,500,000 guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $11.7. Smith will earn a base salary in 2024 of $1.2 million. But so right now, he is actually still part of the team. So he's not a UDF. He's not a free agent. I thought he was, but he's not. So I'm not sure, because he's still on the roster. So he signed a 2-year deal. So I'm not even know this not even up for conversation, because he's not a free agent, because none of this stuff is voided. So he's not even a free agent. So I don't know, where did we get that from? Za'Darius Smith is a free agent? Why are we talking about him? He's not even a free agent. Yeah. Not until after next year. So why are we even talking about Za'Darius? So there's the end of that. Let's stop that. No, he's not a free agent. Nope. He's still on the roster, so he'll be there. So that means we got to get somebody else. But you know what? I don't think the Detroit Lions was going to get him anyway. I don't think what was his market value? His market value was, what would it be? It would be $12 million for 2 years. He's a free agent 2024. Yeah, he signed wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. See, he signed a 1-year or a 2-year? Okay, so he signed a 1-year deal. Hold on. So wait, Za'Darius Smith, hold on. Let me bring this in. Let me bring it in again. So he signed a 1-year deal in 2023. But why is this here? if he's not a free agent? I know these are voided, but what is this? So if somebody knows, let me know. That's weird. So maybe he is, Braylon. Maybe he is a free agent, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me pull this back over. Why can't I pull this? There we go. Is Mike Evans wanting to come to Detroit? Andrew, not that I know of. Mike Evans is trying to get paid. He's trying to get paid. What's up, mister? Oh, it's because someone brought his name up as a good fit for the Lions in an article. Yeah, man. Hold on. My date of birth? I'm sorry. Somebody from my son's school. Is Cliff Averill still in the NFL? No, bro. He been out a long time. Mr. says, what up, Grid? This offseason, we truly find out if Brad Holmes is him. I agree. I think we can all, okay, if you had to grade Brad, not grade, give me a number scale. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Where, if you just encompass everything Brad has done as Detroit Lions general manager, from trading Matthew Stafford away to the draft of 2023, where would you put Brad Holmes, including the release of Tracy Walker? What number would you give him? What's up, Evan? Nicholas says 9. 9, 8. Ryan says 6. Okay. All right. If you're gonna grade below a 7, I need you to tell me why. Just put a brief description. Holmes shopping at the Dollar Tree too much. I can agree with that. Fresh and Fly says 8. Bonzilla, what's up, bro? Says Brad Holmes need to open that pocket, but Brad is cheap even on Madden. Grid, who do you think is better? This is a good debate. The 2024 team or the 2023 team? I feel like 2024 and 2023 team could beat the 2014 Seahawks. That's tough, bro, because 2014, we still had Calvin. So Calvin was still a dog in 2014. The defense was top tier. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Because I think even though we had Calvin, I think our offense is better. The 2023 offense is better, but the 2014 defense was, I want to say it was either second or third at the end of the year. Like overall D was top 5, was top 3. So that's kind of tough. Lone Spoon says a solid 8. Robert says because he managed it here, 9. Braylon says 8 out of 10. Aaron says solid 7. Okay. Hey, Bonzilla, I know we got to do something, bro. Ryan says Dollar Tree shopping won't win us Super Bowls. He's the best we've had, but he could be doing better, especially at the D line in both draft and free agency. 8.3, I would say 2023. What's up, Sandy? Says we may not have Megatron, but we do have Minitron. I thought Minitron was, what was Kenny Galladay's name? Didn't he have a name as well that we used to call him? 8 because he missed defensive draft picks. Fresh and Fly missed as in like he got them wrong or he didn't take them. What's up, Michael? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Says, what up, though, Derrick? It's BPA season, baby. Let Brad cook. Yeah, hey, he done already started, Mike, but you know your boy. I got that, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to have a team. Bro. We need a defense. Brad Holmes is the GOAT at clearance shelf shopping. That's funny. Babytron. We have to ask ourselves, where Dollar Tree players make the difference versus Super Bowl talent? You already know my answer. Dominant defensive tackle, Donald or like, for 2 years. 3-year, third-year option. Don't need 2. Up the field DE. No, I say we get a star or 2. You know what, guys? It's like this for me. It's time. It just is, man, because I am a strong believer. I'm just a dude sitting in his basement, right? So I'm no better no different than you. But I feel like grit, our ceiling for grit is right where we were. That is the ceiling, bro. I just don't feel when it matters, that grit is enough. We need it for sure, but it is definitely not enough. Okay, so does anybody know what happened to the old punter? I think his name was Townsend. Is he still with the Chiefs, or is this Matt Azaria? Is he like a practice squad dude? All right. Now, since I got y'all live, okay, what's up? Rich says, do you think we would benefit if we could get back Golden Tate? Okay, so Rich, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, bro. I'm going to stop there. Golden Tate is done. He hasn't played in the NFL in like 2 years. So Golden Tate is unofficially retired. He's like Larry Fitzgerald, bro. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Golden Tate is done. If he hasn't retired officially, he's done. He's probably not even in football shape. Seth says, I am actually thinking about going into being a football coach administrator after I graduate. Okay, that's what's up, bro. Keep the grit up the talent. Ascend from grit to dog. Yeah, but Gronkowski didn't miss any time, if I'm not mistaken. He like retired and then came back with Brady, like in an off season. Golden Tate, bro, hasn't played football in at least 2 years, at least. I don't know if he's retired. Okay, Yannick and AJ would help fix the pass rush. Epinesa. Yannick. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Playtime is over. Yannick Ngakoue, you're settling, right? Yannick Ngakoue is a settle. That is Brad Holmes settling for a guy, okay, who will essentially be on like 7 teams in 7 years. On top of that, you had an opportunity, meaning Brad, to sign Yannick Ngakoue all offseason. The dude didn't even get signed until right before the season, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Well, we got some breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on, we got to break the news. I'm gonna break it here, but I'm not gonna do it until we go live. We got some breaking news coming out of the city of Detroit. Yippee-ki-yay. Well. Let me pull it up. You know what? Well, what happened to Riley Patterson? What happened to Riley Patterson, bruh? Well, there it is. Let me pull it up. Oh, boy. Ah, boy. Well, you already know. Michael Batchley. Didn't we go through this last year? Didn't we do this last year? Okay, I'm not mad at it. Okay. Oh. Let me pull it up. I'm sorry, y'all. What are we doing? Let me pull up X. That's why I have my Twitter account open, bruh. Well, here we go. Well, y'all saw it. Y'all saw it here first, man. You heard it here first. Let me do this. All right. Well, here we go. All right, so let's get it popping, and then I'll bring the chat in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, not quite the news I was looking for, but we got some breaking news. That's right. We're talking about a kicker. According to Ian Rappaport, not too long ago, just mere minutes ago, the Detroit Lions decided to bring back Michael Batchley, the Money Badger. Is coming back to Detroit on a 1-year deal per agent. Now, see, listen, I got to keep it a buck and a buck and a half because that's what I do. It's a lot of creators out here, a lot of them, bruh, but only a few gonna keep it a buck and a half, and that's me. What you saying, Derrick, it's a kicker. It's a kicker. Yeah, it is. And you remember what we went through in 2021. We had everybody kicking. We couldn't find a kicker for 7 games, and then Michael Badgley comes to the team. Now, Derrick, okay, you're saying relax. I hear what you're saying. I can hear you saying it through the screen, but this is what I be trying to figure out about your Detroit Lions. We don't have a kicker. We bring in Badgley. He finishes the year. We then cut him. We trade for Riley Patterson. We then waive him. We bring back Michael Badgley. And then we don't even use him in the conference championship game. I'm not irritated. I'm not upset at the move. I'm just a little perplexed right now as to what is the situation with the kicking situation. I'm trying to, if you are going to bring back a guy that you may not have trusted in the championship game, but he hit a 54-yarder in the playoff game. Listen, it's not a complaint. It's more of a critique. Trying to figure out what are we doing? So that means, are we drafting a kicker? Probably not, because now if Brad Holmes wastes a draft pick on a kicker, I'm going to feel some type of way. So now, that is I forgot, what is a 6th, 7th round pick for Riley Patterson, who's not even on the team. What are we doing at kicker? What is happening? All right, let's look at the Money Badger stats. Welcome back, Michael Badgley. I mean, I would hate to be these guys because they can't plant no soil. They have no seeds anywhere. As far as you can't put your home, you can't make a home. This dude been on like 7 teams in a year. Welcome back, bro. All right, let's look at Michael Badgley stats, bro. 5'10", 28 years old. All right. He'll be 29 when the season starts. This is what he was doing during the season. Michael Badgley, 1-year deal. He's been on the Clippers. We knew that. Tennessee Titans, Indianapolis Colts. 2 years with the Detroit Lions. He played 4 games because we had Riley Patterson for most of the time. Let's look at his field goal percentage. In the range of 16 to, which is weird because, okay, so where are we at? Where are we at here? He is field goal percentage. He did not miss. He went 4 from 4. Here we go. All right, so didn't kick any extra points essentially as far as field goals for the Detroit Lions. None up to 30 yards. Over 30, but before 39, 3 for 3, 1 for 1 between 40 and 49, 50 plus. He went, okay, because they're not including the postseason. So he didn't miss. He didn't miss in his 4 games in Detroit. What about the postseason, though? What did he do in the postseason? He played 3 games, went 3 for 3. 3 for 3. He hit the 54-yarder against the Rams, but yet we didn't bring him in. Okay. All right, let me see what the chat is saying. All right, I'll be trying to understand, bro. I'll be trying to understand. Okay, what are we talking about? Listen, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm not upset. I'm just confused. We brought back a guy that we seem not to be able to trust, but he didn't miss at all. His 4 games, his 7 games as a Detroit Lion in 2023, he didn't miss. Okay, welcome back. That's the breaking news coming out of Detroit, man. Michael Badgley is back. Money Badger. I don't even know if that played. Money Badger is back. Now what are we doing? What are we doing now? So this is stuff I be talking about, man. See, these little things turn into big things. So if the Detroit Lions can't figure out to do a kicker, can we trust the same guy, Brad Holmes, to do what it takes? Michael Badgley, Riley Patterson, Badgley again, Riley Patterson again, Michael Badgley again. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I'm a little confused. What is happening? What is happening, bro? Like, That's just a raw, unfiltered reaction. Michael Badgley. I mean, okay, so what y'all got to say? What y'all got to say? I mean, I'm just, what are we, I'm okay, no, Apollo. Okay, if you're talking to me, let me just, my criticism has nothing to do with Badgley at all. Badgley was money while he was here. I just don't understand, why are we so uncertain? What is happening? Is it Badgley? Is it Patterson? Is it somebody else? Is it Tony Parker Romo? Why can't we get this right? So I'm just confused, bro. We bring back a dude, and he doesn't have to be the guy. He doesn't, because we don't have a kicker on the roster. But I don't know, man. I think I still got PTSD. Why did we not have him out there kicking in the biggest game in 30-something years? I'm confused. So it wasn't directed toward you, my man. Speak Easy Sports. What is up, bro? I have never seen you up in here, bro. Welcome to the chat, my man. That's crazy. So Michael, I'm cool with it. I'm okay with it. I'm just confused because we up 17 in San Francisco, and instead of them big-headed 49er fans pulling their head out of their lap, we could have kicked the field goal. We could have. I got PTSD, man. Brad Holmes need to sign Destroying as a kicker. So I heard Destroying was in the NFL. Is he in the NFL or is he in the XFL? Apollo says maybe it's just up. Maybe it is. Separate those rosters. Separate the roster move from Dan's coaching decisions in regards to kicking or not. But see, that's Michael. It's hard, bruh. It's hard because I have post-traumatic stress disorder, man. I do. Let me see. We change kickers during the season, so we'll evaluate. Why would you move on from Badgley if you draft a kicker? He's just going to be Jake Mooney situation. So is Destroying officially a UFL kicker? Is he officially on the team? I love that Dan goes for it. I really do. Okay. All right. So let me put y'all on the spot. I want to see how y'all really are. Okay. You are in a safe space. Okay. Who are you? If you're in San Francisco, are you kicking the field goal or are you going for it? What are we doing here? No, I think he got signed to the UFL, but he's looking to get signed to an NFL. You know what, Rich? I don't think he wants to be in the NFL. I don't, man. I know it's people who make content that are NFL players, but Destroying is content. I just don't see him being able to balance. He'll want cameras there. It'd be Hard Knocks every single time. Braylon says in hindsight, no. This is a question, okay? See, everybody, we got too many followers, all right? How many leaders do we have in the chat? For me, take the points, Dan. Take the points. Take the points. We lost by 3. Take the points, okay? That's where I'm at. So I'm asking you, this is a safe space. Do you take the points? It's okay to criticize Dan Campbell. If you wanted to take the points, take the points. You're not Alex Anzalone. You're not a player. You are a fan. What are you doing here? Lions Syndicate. What's up? What's up, D-Mac? That's Dan Campbell. Failure to get them kicker as a scapegoat. 1 touchdown equal 2.5 kicks. Okay, get the points, kick it with the badge. But okay, when does free agency start? Free agency starts in 2 weeks. Actually, 3 weeks. I'm sorry. A little less than 3 weeks. Take the field goal. Actually, the one before the half. 2. 1 touchdown. I wish Dan kicked it the first time. Yeah, so do I. If you take the points, then you aren't losing by 3. You lose by more because that J-Mo touchdown isn't a touchdown at the end of the game. Here's what I would rather say. This is my whole point. Points are hard to come by in the National Football League, right? But eventually 3 is not going to be enough. So for me, if I'm in the biggest game of the last 30 years, I have. So the point is this. Why have a kicker if you're not going to send him out there? Michael Badgley did not miss this season. So, I don't know, man. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But for me, I got to take the points. No, I'm going for it, but everyone knows what to do in hindsight. Could have kicked it and still lost in OT. Okay. All right. So let me just be very clear for y'all. In any situation from now on, if you supported Dan Campbell going for it on 4th down, you can never complain again. You cannot. Period. I don't care if it's a preseason game, the Super Bowl. Don't you say a word. Not a single peep. How many times were you looking at the TV saying, take the points, Dan, take the points, Dan, take the points. Just take the points. How many times were you saying that? So see, this is the thing, man. Like, I feel like us fans, man, that we just get pulled into this. Are you kidding? Take the points, Dan Campbell. Because either way it goes, okay, somebody is going to be to blame. Would you rather blame Dan Campbell or Michael Badgley? You have a kicker for a reason. Use him. Just like now, let's talk about it. Dre Bly got fired essentially yesterday. He's no longer the defensive back coach. How many times are we going to keep blaming the defensive back coach? That's now 2 in a row. 2 consecutive years. We have 2 in a row, right? Is it really the defensive back coach? Is it really him? Or is it deeper than that? Is it personnel? Is it more than that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Really get over it. We lost. Okay, true. Who are you? Who are you, bro? First of all, who are you talking to? And who are you? You're going to tell me to get over it. What's wrong with you, bro? Get over what? The fact that we never been to the Super Bowl? Man, be quiet. If you talking to me, hush. Be quiet. The Dallas game ending was to make a point to the league and fans around the league. Everyone saw how the refs got down. Not gonna lie, we lost because of Josh Dan low-key. Nah, bruh. Okay. All right. So that's what we gonna do. There's no guarantee the kicker makes it. Okay, listen. All I'm saying is if you're okay with Dan Campbell going for it on 4th down, you can't complain no more. You just can't. You got to choose a side of the fence. See, that's the problem, man. None of y'all, I'm not wishy-washy. Take the points. Take the points. There are times that you go for it, and there are times that you don't. There are times, you ever heard of the term stop the bleeding? Stop the bleeding. Your team is up 17 points. You let them score. How many unanswered? 31. How many unanswered points was it? How many stop the bleeding, Dan? Just stop the bleeding. Then you act like your defense can stop somebody. No, they can't. Come on, man. You need that insider to find out the DB coach problem. I can't say how many times AD schemed it up and our personnel cannot make the plays. Okay, Dimitri, what are you, bro? Dimitri, no offense, man, but are you on the sideline? Do you know the play that Aaron Glenn schemed? Really? Okay. All right, so what about the time? Dimitri? So now we're talking about, let me ask you all a question. See, this is stuff I don't really understand. Okay. So you know your personnel, right? You know your personnel. So in no circumstance with the defensive line that we have, I don't care who the defensive line that we have, in no circumstance am I going to leave Kendall Vildor on an island with CeeDee Lamb. Under zero circumstances. I just don't understand, why is that a thing? Kirby Joseph was laying cats out. Why not have one deep safety back there? Oh. These fans that be like, we lost, hush. We just happy we made it. Yeah, I'm not that guy, bro. I'm kicking it. Let me see. I'm kicking it if we didn't have our elite offense. Apollo, and what happened, bro? What happened with that elite offense? What is there to talk about? We need some better corners. At least one. Sutton played injured the last few games, we need more than that, Silver Surfer. We need a pass rush. Chris Jones. Oh, okay. Lion King, let's talk about this. Oh, okay. So I am all in the business of rumors and social media, but Chris Jones following the Detroit Lions, does that really matter? Outside of content, does it matter? Like, that's not a thing. Did y'all see Chris Jones Super Bowl parade. I ain't going nowhere. I am here to stay. Did you see the press conference? The parade speech. Chris Jones following the Detroit Lions means zero. It doesn't mean anything. Plus, I'm emotional all the time, bro, when I'm talking about my team. You're darn Skippy. He's not. Okay, can we talk about his franchise tag, though? $32 million? That's crazy. Chris Jones later unfollowed the Lions, though. Wait, you serious? Are you serious, bro? That's how much attention I paid. I did not care, man. Are we serious? Wow. That is crazy. It doesn't, I mean, look, what if he hit the button by mistake? What if he hit the follow button by mistake, man? Lord have mercy. I mean, I know it's the off season, but man. Let me see. It is time for Brad to put up or shut up. Okay. What is that? Yes, I would have kicked the field goal, and DC should have been aware enough to kick them, but our defense is just as much to blame. I agree. I'm joking, but I would love Chris Jones on this team. Yeah, he isn't following the Lions anymore. So it might have been a butt follow. It could have been a butt follow, bro. Come on, man. Chris Jones, let me ask y'all a question. Anybody in their right mind is leaving the Kansas City Chiefs? Why? Price tag. That is it. Do you want to win? Do you want to get paid? Or do you like a project? Do you want a challenge? Is playing for the Kansas City Chiefs a challenge anymore? Probably not. Not after this Super Bowl, bruh. This was the worst Kansas City Chief team that I've seen in a long time. And they still won. Bruh. Crazy. Had top 5 defense. This defense couldn't beat a playoff Mahomes or beat Lamar Jackson. Need a massive overhaul D cornerback. Hold on, let me see. If he gonna go for it, they gotta. But what do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see Brad do? Like, what do you want to see the Lions do? Those guys that hold out for the bag, even though Chris Jones did come back, he got rings and money. There's question about motivation. It seems like we like hungry guys. Josh, that is facts. Think we should go after Hunter? I think we should go after Josh Allen. And if we don't get him, I think we should go after Hunter. And if we don't get him, I think we should go after a host of other players as well. But absolutely. What's up, Jorge? What's going on, man? Brad needs to be intentional improving the pass rush. This defense couldn't, but it's a team sport. The offense could have beaten them. Your offense been top 5 for 2 years. It's been top 5 for 2 years. Okay. All right. It's just time, y'all. It's time for defense. The Detroit Lions in 2022 had the only top 10 offense that did not make the playoffs because their defense was so bad. It got marginally better. The run defense was stout. Our run defense went from like bottom 5 to top 5, and that's outstanding. Now we got to get that pass rush. Which will help the secondary out. It's got to happen. Defense, and more defense. To be honest, I want us to sign 2 pass rushers and 2 corners and draft a corner and trade up for a pass rusher. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think that the Arizona Cardinals are going to pass on Marvin Harrison Jr. if he's there at 4? What's up, says, I want major focus on DE and CB, but even with that stacked team, I need Ben Johnson to stop letting up in the third quarter. That is facts. That's facts. Which is why people were twerking after the last draft. What? Hey, D, I look forward to your videos every day. Thanks for doing what you do. Just curious, what is your day job? Let me see. What is my day job? Hold on. Let me tell you. Hey. Oh, I had to punch in. Had to punch into the clock. This is my day job. No, seriously. YouTube is primarily what I do, but I also do catering orders as well. So in the morning, I'll have to step off and do catering orders from anywhere from 9 to 1 p.m. and sometimes in the evening as well. So I am a 1099 through and through. Yep. Been that way for some time. Ortho Rono, is that how you write it? What if Latu is there? Y'all like that? It said, do you think Betts is going to be good? I think so. Hey, Derrick, can the Detroit Lions get to Hassan Reddick right now? No, he has to be traded. He would have to be traded. I'd be happy with Fuller, Van Ginkel, Khalil Mack, and DJ Chark in free agency. I think they'll all be inexpensive but productive. Okay. Kendall Fuller, upgrade for sure. Van Ginkel, okay, more than what we have. Khalil Mack and DJ Chark. Okay, so you know what, Fresh and Fly? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but that's a good question. That's a good topic. Let's see. I want y'all to look at the pinned comment and tell me if you agree with that. How to win a Super Bowl 101, Surtain or Hunter, elite wide receiver, and O-line. Okay, let me ask y'all this. How many pieces do you think we are from actually being able to win the Super Bowl? And you know what I don't want to hear? I don't want to hear this year. Under no circumstances. As a matter of fact, I might ban anyone who says this. If I hear that we're in year 4 of a rebuild, I'm going to lose my mind. I tried to tell y'all in year 3, we're not in year 1, abysmal. Year 2 of a rebuild. Year 3, half a game. You know what? One or two players from the Super Bowl. 1 or 2 players. A pass rusher and a cornerback, and we're in the Super Bowl. Hey, Aaron, I don't mind. But just so you guys know, my money is made off AdSense, sponsorships. You know, I'm not trying to steal money. If we had an above average D-line, we would have went to the Super Bowl this year. 30 minutes away from the Super Bowl. Yeah. When I say it, I have to say 30 minutes away. We weren't a game away. We were 30 minutes away. Lion King says, Holmes spends big, free agents want to roll to Allen Park. Okay. All right. Hey, no, vocal. I'm just saying. Aaron says 4 or 5 pieces. If Brandon Ayuk doesn't make the catch of all time, the Lions would have made it to the Super Bowl. Okay. All right. 2 pieces, DE and CB. Media got us in the Super Bowl bubble. We should be. We were literally the last 4 teams. Kendall Fuller for sure. Not sure about Mack and Chark. Reynolds and DPJ are the same to me. Might as well keep Reynolds and DPJ. Yeah, you know what's funny? Is when I make those videos, nobody cares. Nobody cares. This Michael Badgley video will do better than the one I made yesterday about 2 people that, guys supposedly won back. What's up, Kenya? What's going on, man? Detroit, y'all got to get next year for America. Streets is watching. I'm so sick about that game. Yeah, me too. This coming season is definitely Super Bowl or bust for Brad Holmes. Get out the Dollar Tree and start shopping at Meijer. Hey, listen, this shirt came from Meijer. So you know what? You're right. This shirt was I call this a Meijer special. Oh, by the way, your boy ordered some Alpha Lion supplements. They shipped out today. I'm excited. Because I'm getting back to the gym. I got to put the frustration somewhere. Not going to the Super Bowl, watching the Kansas City Chiefs win it, and watching Travis Kelce land in Sydney, Australia to probably see Taylor Swift. I need to work out. So I'm back at it. I'll let y'all know how it is. Alpha Lion is on the way. Motor City Brit says, regarding Badgley, you can make the argument Badgley didn't miss, so they should have used him more, or you can make the argument they didn't put him in a position to fail. Aw, Motor City Brit. Well, you know what? Why is he on the team? Why is he on the team? You have one job. One job. Your whole life is to kick the football in clutch situations. So trot out there, Michael Badgley. You got the nickname Money for a reason, and you do your thing. Because we did it, and just think, Money Badgers field goal was the difference between Stafford winning and the Detroit Lions winning. Kick the field goal. That's all I'm saying. Josh says, I got that. Hey, Meyer special. Hey, I got that 2 for 1, Josh. I got the gray boy and the dark gray boy. This is my favorite. The dark gray is my favorite. What's up, Antoine with the dono? What's up, big dog? Do I want CJ Gardner-Johnson back? That's a question for y'all. Do you want CJ Gardner-Johnson back? That's the question for y'all. I don't mind. Y'all turned on him quick. Y'all like off with his head. You turned on CJ because what? He bumped Deebo Samuel? Is that what we doing? So we went from he a dog to not kick him off the team? It's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, he need to be back. He need to be back. I'm concerned about this mentality of this is how we got here. It's a lie, man. The reason why we didn't win in Dallas game, and we should have learned from that. Hey, be careful, Jorge. Be careful, bro. You upsetting the balance. You upset the balance, bro. People don't like to hear that. I call them the grit warriors, bro. I promise you, grit is not going to win the Super Bowl alone. Grit alone is not going to win the Super Bowl. I'm just trying to tell you. Just got that one doing see the guy. hey, Josh, it was 2, bro. It was like 2. It was buy one, get one half off. And it was the dark gray and the light boy. Then at the end of the season, fans who turn on CJ is so stupid. We don't need soft people on the team. We need somebody who can bring this team alive, and he's a big name. Yeah, I think he did a lot for this team. YouTube second guesser knows more than Brad. I'll go with that. Joseph, you sound dumb, bro. You sound dumb. Let me see. Cause I've been right, bro. I've been right, Joseph. I've been right. I said we wasn't in year 3 of a rebuild. And y'all screaming, we're in year 3 of a rebuild. We went to almost to the Super Bowl. And nobody's saying that now, is it? And now what was I saying? Defense, pass rush will be why we lose. And it was. We could not get to Brock Purdy to save our life. This dude running around looking like Mighty Mouse the whole time. Get up out of here, bro. Get up out of here. Grit alone won't win the Super Bowl, so it's a good thing we have a roster with growing talent. Oh, Michael. See, I like Michael. Michael is a positive dude, man. He is positive. He is like glass half full. It's never empty with Michael, and I appreciate that. We conversate on Twitter, and I am the dude that I'm stomping in with the muddy boots, bro. I'm ready. I'm sick of losing. I don't want to lose anymore. Robert says 5 for the breaking news. Kicker news seems like a good price for a kicker. Hold on. Hold on, let me read it. Oh, no. Where is it at? Oh, that's classic. Trade for Bosa. Which Bosa? Joey? What's your take on keeping CG and sliding Iffy to CB? He could be that big time corner. You know what? I think Iffy is right where he needs to be. Year 3 it took him 3 years to get where he needed to be. I would hate to disrupt that right now. Leave him there. Brad needs to go out and get a cornerback. We need to go out and get somebody. L'Jarius Sneed, Jalen Johnson. We need to bring somebody in here that can make a difference. Oh, wow. It's Robert, it's your 3rd super chat. I didn't know it keeps count, man. Joseph says YouTube talking heads knows best. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know a little something, bro. Yep. I'm also a talking body as well. Young punk. Joseph, you be killing me, bro. You be killing me. Get out your feelings. Bro. I be right. Not I'm usually right. I be right. Okay? So I know a little something. Young punk. Man, y'all be killing. Why are you here, Joseph? Why are you here, bro? That's all I'm saying. Tired of has-beens and rechecks. I want dogs. This year, to fix the secondary D-line. Last year, we got Chase Young. Glad we passed on Chase Young over Pies, not Vince Scheme. Okay, you know what? That dude, I'm glad we passed on him too, because we wind up getting a guy, what was his name? Bruce Irvin. We got Bruce Irvin. Chase Young, 3rd round pick, and wait a minute, bro. We traded up for Broderick Martin. So why waste the pick on Chase Young, who did something when Broderick Martin did nothing? Come on, man. Listen, I'm out of time. I had to delete the soundbite because I got to put it on there again. Here's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all, okay, have your own opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you disagree, if you agree, that's fine. Have your own opinion. Come, if you don't like my take, that's fine. Let me ask you all a question. Because I want an honest answer, and we'll wrap up the show with this. Let me ask you a honest answer. How many picks did we give up for Broderick Martin? How many picks did we give up for Broderick Martin? But Chase Young, we didn't need him though, right? We didn't need Chase Young, who got a sack in the Super Bowl. But that's right, we didn't go. But how many picks did we give up for Broderick Martin? That's what I'm saying, bruh. Seriously? So listen, come up with your own opinion. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the media. Listen to what your eyes. So the question that I have for you is, does Brad Holmes get a pass for drafting Broderick Martin in 2023? Yes or no? Yes or no? Apollo says he don't get a pass. Tory, too many went undrafted. Bro, Broderick Martin would have gone undrafted. We gotta let me just paint this picture and then I gotta get off because y'all about to get me canceled, okay? We have an undrafted cornerback who was starting. A starting cornerback who was undrafted, but we traded up to get Broderick Martin, but y'all complaining about Chase Young. And why? Because the media said that? Or because what? What did this guy helped his team make it to a Super Bowl? And anybody that we could have gotten at the trade deadline is better than what we had on our team. Bruce Irvin had one sack. One sack. Oh, it was his very first game and disappeared after that. Listen, y'all should know me by now. I have had enough. I've had enough, man. I'm tired. Okay, so Brad Holmes, you know what? I'm glad I'm not the GM because I value Brad Holmes. Let me ask y'all a question. And I love Brad. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Does Brad Holmes look 44 to you? Does Brad Holmes look 44? No. Do I look 44? Maybe the hairline does, but I know I don't look 44. Okay. Brad Holmes got pressure I don't want. I am comfortable in my basement with my Lions and my lights and this mic and you wonderful people in the chat. But, okay, a spade is a spade, bruh. And it's time to get this defense right. With that being said, man, y'all have a great week. We here. Syndicate Sports Detroit is going to return. Spike Kool-Aid will be back. I've just been so busy trying to do all this stuff. Link for the Lion is in my description. Okay. This is called the King of the Jungle. This is what size it is. Don't forget at 20K, because we this close, 20,000 subscribers. I'm giving away the old Lion. Okay. The one that used to sit behind me, 33 inches. All right. For reference, this is 48. 48 inches here. It doesn't look like it, but it's 48. So it's 4 feet. All right. The other one is just under 3, and that will be given to a subscriber. Listen, y'all, I don't know everything. I don't. It just is. It's very clear. Brad has to deal with the money, the picks, the longevity. That's what he has to deal with. And could I make a decision based on emotion? I could. And you're not going to be a good GM, a good coach. You're not going to do that. But that's what makes me a fan. But at the same time, it's time. We can all see everything that I was preaching last year came to pass. Jared Goff is not going anywhere. He's going to be around a while. Y'all the same ones that was trying to draft Malik Willis. Y'all remember that? Y'all was trying to take Kyle Hamilton. Y'all trying to run Jared Goff out of town. Okay? Nobody knows what Brad Holmes is going to do in the draft, but one thing is certain. Well, two things are certain. What is Brad Holmes can no longer neglect the defensive line. That is a fact. And number 2 is it ain't all the defensive back coach's fault. That's all I'm going to say. This is 2 defensive back coaches that have been fired. I want y'all to do me a favor. Okay? Do me a favor. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop this nugget. All right? Then we'll get off. I promise. All right. I want to share something with you. And I want you to think about this. This is always stuck with me. I've known this for a while. Okay? But let's see if she says something. All right. Okay, so and I want y'all to think about this all week. Let me see if she works. Ooh, almost hit my. Good thing I had on these glasses. Almost poked my eye out. Let's see if she. Hey Siri. Define coincidence.
Coincidence means a remarkable concurrence of events or circumstances without apparent causal connection. Do you want to hear the next one?
No. So if you didn't get the point, coincidences are rare. They don't happen a lot. And I'll just leave you with this. Is it a coincidence that 2 defensive back coaches have been fired or relieved of their duties as the Detroit Lions secondary has gotten better? Or is it something else? That's all I'm gonna say. You can't say that the defensive back room was worse than it was last year. Even with a hurt CJ Gardner-Johnson, we still had a better roster. Here are 3 people: Jeff Okudah, Amani Oruwariye, okay, and Mike Hughes versus Jerry Jacobs, who's arguably just a wee bit better than Jeff Okudah, probably, right? Cam Sutton, CJ Gardner-Johnson when he was in there, but Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph. So I'm just saying, is it a coincidence that 2 defensive back coaches got fired, or is it something more? With that being said, man, I will see y'all next week. Phone lines will be open soon, man. Peace.